Well, good evening. I'm so used to doing these in the mornings now. Good evening, everybody. Hey, welcome to the first night of the Winning Women Network. We're actually broadcasting live here tonight. I have an amazing panel of women, rock stars, I like to call them, that are here tonight to share with you their stories. They're going to share with you their story of how DS Domination has changed their lives and how we know that it can change yours too. Now, I want to say to you, if you've been invited here tonight, somebody really loves you, right? They really care about you, they really love you, and they really want to see you live the life that you deserve. Because we believe, as a panelist, everyone here, we absolutely believe that you should be able to live the lifestyle of your dreams, okay? Whatever that may be. We know that everybody does not have a desire to live a six-figure lifestyle, and that's okay. Some people just want to, be able to take a vacation whenever they want to. They want to make some extra income so they can quit a second job. Whatever that may be, we have a solution for you, and we want to offer that to you tonight. Now, I'm going to say there are going to be some incomes that will be talked about here tonight. We want to put out an income disclaimer that we can't guarantee that everybody who gets started, tonight will be able to, to accomplish the goals and the money that we have. But I want to say to you, I know it's possible, right? I know it's possible if you get started that any of the incomes that women have done tonight, you can absolutely do it too. Now, you may not be able to do it, in 6 months. You may not be able to do it, in 6 weeks, but I know that you can do it, all right? So welcome here tonight. This is Winning Women Network, and I am just going to absolutely get started. I'm going to start at a little bit different tonight. I want to start with, my sponsor tonight, okay, because she's here tonight, and I love her so much, and I want to start with her over in the ATL, and I want her to come out and, just, tell you about herself and, share whatever she wants to share tonight. I love to hear her talk because she always has something good to say. So, Pam, why don't you come on out, girl, and tell us a little bit tonight.
I was saying, as I was trying to type some messages and say hi to everyone, I knew you were going to do that. Hey, guys. Hi, my name is Pam Lawhorn, and thanks, Keisha, for the wonderful welcome. And I am in Atlanta, originally from Chicago, and I absolutely, positively love what I do. I'm starting to say this, the best job in the absolute world, because I have the ability to work with some amazing people. And I keep saying that someone needs to pinch me because I get paid to do this. And we have an amazing team. What I do is, well, I don't know if there's like really a title for what I do. Well, my title is the online wealth coach, because what I do is I teach people to build a lifestyle around their life, business around their life, really. And we have this amazing business where we're able to show people how to create wealth by doing what they love. And I love helping people start their own business. And we do this through a company called DS Domination. And we have a variety of different ways. I think we counted up 5 different ways earlier. Me and one of my other friends who you're going to hear from tonight that's on the panel, we counted this up earlier. There's 5 different ways that we're able to build money through this amazing company. And it's just been a really great journey. And I got started in this business back in, I believe it was the beginning of October. And the really crazy thing is I was actually doing something totally different and didn't really look at this as really a viable business, to be honest with you. I did start doing the eBay part of the business, but as far as building the business itself, I kind of slacked off on it. And over a couple months, I introduced it to a few people and then kind of walked away from it and left it. And the craziest thing is my income kept growing and growing and growing while I was off doing something else. And within a few months, I literally built a full-time income, meaning that the income that I make right now could replace someone's full-time income. And it went from 0 to, well, this month, probably, I think, about $35,000. And it's just been an amazing journey. It's been done all in less than 6 months. And in the entire process, it's not just been me. It's been several of these ladies on the team. Actually, most of the ladies on this team that's on this panel is actually on my team, and all of them are winning and making money, and they're able to spend more time with their families and do some amazing things. And most importantly, we're able to change lives. And that's what I say is so amazing, that sometimes I have to pinch myself because I hear the stories every single day, and it's just fantastic to see how many lives are being changed through this program and through our team, and that I'm able to be part of it. So that's why I love what I do. And that's why I say I don't know if I really, I give myself a title, but I feel blessed to be part of this every single day and to be able to share it with so many people. So thanks for bringing me out, Keisha.
Wow. Well, thanks so much for coming. I know we talk quite often.
Yeah, pretty much.
Talk quite often, and we were talking one day, and you've done, you know, very well in the mortgage industry, right?
Right.
People don't know that you did quite well in that industry, and we were talking about how much simpler, right? Would you say it's this journey here has been a lot simpler to get to, you know, six-figure income?
Yeah, you know, it's very weird because when I was in the real estate and mortgage industry, I was making a tremendous amount of money. I mean, we made millions of dollars in that business, and I did very well. But I think what it was is that even though I did well in that industry, it wasn't as fulfilling. And I think that's the difference. In this business, I mean, like Valerie, she's going to tell her story, but I mean, she's just like this single mom. She's like this amazing woman. And I mean, she's been trying for years. I mean, for years to achieve success. And then, I mean, in a period of less than 6 months, she's replaced her full-time income. I mean, to hear that, I mean, makes me want to work that much harder with our team. I mean, to see that in less than 6 months, she's been able to achieve something that she's been trying to do for 20 years. I mean, that story, I'm not going to get choked up tonight, I promise, but it floors me that it's possible to do. And, you know, I just want people to take the chance with this business because I know what it's done for my family. I know what it's done for your family because we have these conversations behind the scenes, and I know what it's done for so many other people. I just hate that more people can't see it for what it is and what it's done. And it's just been an amazing journey. And the crazy thing is it's just begun. I mean, we literally have just begun. And it's changed so many lives already, not just the financial aspect, because the money, what it does is it just provides opportunities. We talk about that all the time. The money provides the opportunities, but it's the journey. So I think that's what's different now, what's happening now than what took place last time, because I had the money then, but it wasn't as much fun. It wasn't as fulfilling. I don't think that I changed lives that way. I helped people buy homes, and sure, that changed their life, but it didn't impact me personally. I don't think I was crying every other day the way that I do now, but it was a happy cry. I think I get on the phone, and you and I like cry every time we probably talk to each other. We're constantly crying about something, snotting and crying because of something that happened. And it's like every time we have these milestones, it's like, and you know, we have to call each other and I'm like, oh my God, do you know what just happened? You know, and I don't know what other type of business does that where it impacts you in such a personal way that you have to share it with your friend or your sister, because we're actually more like sisters, and that you grow with people. Karen and I were talking earlier today, and you know, about things that were changing in her life and her business and how it was affecting her on a personal level. And you know, Valerie, she and I got to talk this week. I was emailing her earlier in the week about a goal that she had set for herself, and she's already surpassed it, and saying, you know, I set a goal for her, she set a goal for herself, and I said, yeah, we're going to hit the other goal. And, you know, it's like almost disbelief that she's hitting all these milestones. And last year, I mean, she'll tell her own story, but it's almost unbelievable that all of this stuff is happening, and this girl is, you know, on her way to she's going to be a millionaire, you know, in a year. And I don't, you know, it's just hard to grasp some of this. But just seeing all these lives change, I mean, that's why I love what I do. I mean, and knowing what it's going to do, not just for us, but for the people that's going to be coming into the business. So it's a totally different, I can't even put words to it sometimes, because it's totally different how it's impacting my life now, how it's impacting the lives of the people that's on our team, and for the people that's yet to come on our team that's watching right now. They have no clue. I always say this, people have no clue what we're involved in right now. They have no real clue of how big this really is.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Pam. Yeah, you like Pam probably has the lineage on the panel tonight. We're probably all in Pam's lineage somewhere. So, so it's like when, you know, Mom is on the Hangout, you just kind of let Mom, you know, talk, and, you know, we just listen like little kids. So, no, I love you. I really appreciate you.
Love you too, girl.
So, thank you so much. Thank you, Pam, for, you know what, I have to say, you know, thank you for taking the chance, you know, and like, really just sending me the link. It's really, kind of, thank you. I mean, I just can't say thank you enough, but thank you. And so since she talked about Val, we might as well just come on and bring out the superstar, man. This girl here, oh my God. Like, she's like, Val's, Val is amazing. We started out in around about the same time in DS Domination, and we just kind of clicked and started pushing each other. Had no idea that we were even in Pam's lineage together. We were actually like, we were in the same lineage, and we didn't even know we were like sisters or whatever, like in business, like we were like, sisters or whatever. So come on out, girl, tell us your story. I want to hear the story too. Don't cut no corners. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear the story, okay? And I know that we have like over 400 or so people that are listening live. Yeah, that's almost 500 people listening to this live tonight. Okay, so we want to make sure that you're on a Sunday evening or Sunday night, wherever you are, you come to hear this. We want you to hear the real story, right? We weren't gurus that had like a list of 20,000 people, and then we came over to DS Domination, hosted a special webinar, told everybody to join, and now we're doing 5 figures a month. That's not what happened. Okay. Literally, most of us probably had 2 or 3 people, 2 or 3 good people in the back pocket that we said, hey, look at this, it's changing lives. And so Valerie happened to be one of those people. So, girl, come on out. Tell us about yourself. Who's on the all-time personal leaderboard in this Domination, okay? She and I are like playing neck and neck, okay, on this all time. So, what's up, girl? Come on, tell us a little bit. No, tell us about it. Tell us.
Thank you so much, Keisha, for that introduction. I tell you, it is my first time being on the Winning Women Network. This used to be on Wednesday afternoon, was an afternoon for me, and I was always at work, and I could never be on. So I'm kind of happy that it's now on Sundays, as I get the opportunity to be here. I hate to miss a hangout, and I hate to be out of the loop. Thank you so much. And Pam is like my adopted sponsor, because my sponsor just kind of decided she didn't want to do this anymore. And Pam just kind of took me under her wing. And I was telling her just the other day, she just kind of took a brick to my head, and took a brick to my head. Oh goodness, okay, so everything froze for me. Anyway, she just took like a brick to my head and told me to like snap out of my fearful thinking, and that's what I did. So my story is basically this. Like Pam said, for 20 years I've just been searching and searching for something to do from home, and I started when I was about 19 years old. I just started all sorts of weird stuff, and of course I just failed, but I like to think I failed forward. And I just kept failing and failing and failing until I finally found something. And about a year ago, I was in another opportunity where I struggled yet again. I was in that opportunity for about a year, and I made altogether in 1 year $200. But still, all in all, I had strong faith in the products, and I loved going to the events, and I was just a soldier. And then my sponsor said, "Hey, join DS Domination." And I just joined out of nowhere, not really knowing what I was getting into, but I joined. And eventually I finally looked at the products, and I watched the training, and then I started to go to work. And I started to make sales, and it was like the very first time I made money so easily. And I know the term easy is a very term we don't like to use. It's easy and simple, but it was the first time for me that I actually made money within a couple of days of actually putting in some work. So I continued on. In my first month, I made $3,000 in profit, and no one was more surprised than I was. And then I decided a month later to maybe start sharing this opportunity with everyone. And I don't know about you, if you've ever been in other network marketing businesses where you just couldn't recruit, you just hated recruiting, just the whole thought of it just made your stomach turn, you hate to pick up the phone, you didn't want to talk to people. Well, I was feeling the same way, but I decided to give it just like another shot, and I'm glad I did because now I'm at a point where I make more money with DS Domination working this business part-time than I do at my full-time job. And if it wasn't for me just taking another chance and another risk and saying, you know what, I'm just going to go for it and just see what's there, I wouldn't be in this position. This position that I'm in is that I'm in a position where I'm going to be quitting my job. And I've been talking to Pam about this, and Pam just connected me with Karen, which I'm sure you'll hear her story in a minute. And Karen and I were talking today. Karen is my accountability partner, and she just really, oh my gosh, she really touched my heart today. So it's not just you're making money, but you're making connections. You're creating relationships with people who are going to forever change your life. And I've already gained so much from the business on its own, not just because I'm making money, but I'm developing a new skill that I know will forever set me straight. I will never have to worry about working for anyone else again. I'll never have to worry about being able to pay my bills because I have a new skill set. And it's so funny, just as we were starting this Hangout, I looked at my email and I just made a sale on Amazon. So every single day I'm given the answer that I am in the right place at the right time with the right opportunity. And I'm so happy and I'm so glad to see that I'm not just the only one succeeding. There are people on my team succeeding. Our team is huge. Our Facebook group just grows at an exponential rate. And every single day there's someone in there who's brand new who just made a sale. There's someone in there who's quitting their job. There's someone in there who's paying off a car note, who's paying their electric bill. They're doing amazing things. And this is what we mean about changing lives. It's not just a bunch of hocus pocus. It's real people having real results, making money that is really going to make life better for themselves. And I'm just so happy to be here, and I'm so glad to have met who I've met so far, and I can only imagine who's next in my life. So thank you so much for having me here.
Okay, so let's roll the tape back. See, you know, Val is an amazing host, you guys. I mean, if you want to watch somebody host that's like an amazing host, I mean, she's that. So I learn a lot from her. So I'm going to, you know, practice Valerie tips tonight. So Valerie, let's roll the tape back. So you said, one, that your first month you did $3,000 in profit. So that means that, you know, so we, you know, profits are better than wages. So you said in profit you did $3,000 on eBay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Some people go to work all month long, and that's how much they make. So you did that on eBay alone.
Yes.
Okay, and profit. Now let's push back to now. You know, now you are telling me that you make more in DS Domination, you know, than you do on your 9 to 5.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. Amazing. And I remember a conversation that we had, and you were like, "Oh, I can't sponsor. I couldn't even sponsor my mom." Like that was like your tagline. Like, I can't even sponsor my mom. Like I can't. And now here you are in the company. Now let me, you know, in the company you all. So there's a leaderboard that we have inside of DS Domination. There's a, you know, monthly leaderboard. You know, people who sponsor the most people. Well, there's a leaderboard as well of the overall. Right? So overall, the whole entire company. We're talking about someone who said they've had psychic lines, they've done some of everything, trying to figure this thing out, and now they plug into this company. I think you said in your last company you did about $200 a whole year.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, $200 a whole year. Val, how much money did you do last month? How much money did you do last month?
Last month, just on the affiliate side was $7,000. I don't concentrate that much on eBay, but I had several sales on eBay, and so far this month I believe I'm at $6,700 on the affiliate side.
Wow. So some people don't make that on a job. They don't ever see that kind of money, right? I mean, let's just be honest, right? Some people they don't see it, and they will never see that type of money on a job unless you have at least a master's degree, right? Come on, let's just pull it out. Unless you have at least a master's degree or some sort of degree in order to see that kind of income on a monthly basis, right? So thank you, Val. You're still me every single time. Like, I just feel like, oh my God, why? You know, oh my God. So if I had this company, man, years ago, I'd be like, man, I'd be sitting on top of the world. But oh well. I'm here now. So single mom, you know what I'm saying? Sponsor, you know, and I just think about single mom, sponsor, dropout, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, no excuses, you know, work at 9 to 5, and this girl's schedule is killer. Like she, you know, so anyways, okay, next person. I'm sorry. Let's keep on moving. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I just, you know, I just like results, and I'm like, hey, you know what? This company rocks. So listen, I want to say this again, income disclaimer in case you're here now and you may have missed my disclaimer at the beginning. We can't guarantee that you'll be able to do $3,000 your first month on eBay like Valerie did, or do $7,000 in affiliate commissions. We can't guarantee any of that, right? You may not do the $30,000 that Pam has done. None of that, right? But we want you to know this is what's cool, is that it is possible. But the only thing that will stop you from doing that type of income is if you don't get started, right? So I know I can guarantee you won't make that money if you don't get started. I can guarantee you won't ever see that kind of money. But what I can say, if you get started, you'll at least give yourself a fair shot at doing this. And Val did it without a sponsor. We all have different stories about this, about how we got to where we are here today. But I want you to know it's possible, right? So awesome, cool. Miss Sherilyn. I was like really practicing your name too before I got on.
Hey there.
Hey, come on out, girl. And I think this is your first. This is actually my first time hanging out with you live. So
yeah,
I'm excited. So why don't you tell us about yourself? How you got here, and give the people something tonight. All right.
All right. Well, my good friend, told me about DS Domination, and I was kind of skeptical at first, but I was like, $20, what do I have to lose? So I went ahead and did it, and since then, I have been really excited about the progress that I've made. I've only been in about 2 months, I guess I would say, but I've gotten over 26 sales, and so I'm really excited about that. Yeah.
Right.
And I'm a math teacher, and so I know how to add up the money and make it work. So I know that going in the $20, I was like, okay, well, that works for me, and so I was really excited. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was that hopes and dreams. I know Pam talked about it just a little bit. She mentioned being able to look forward to what you're looking for in DS Domination, and I know that for me, my hopes and dreams came back to life. I was able to see, myself fulfilling the things that I wanted to fulfill and the dreams that I wanted to see when I was younger, in DS Domination coming to fruition. And so I was really excited about that. It really brought something back on the inside of me that I didn't know was there, and I didn't know that I had lost. And so I love being around the people and the women. I love being around the group and the chats, and just being around you guys it's just been really great.
Awesome. That's just awesome. That's a cool thing is that, and I think it's Reginald's tagline is the hope giver, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, DS Domination, like Pam was saying, this is bigger than an eBay training system showing you how to sell on eBay. This is so much bigger than that, because people have lost hope. Hope of ever retiring. I mean, you can listen to the news now. They talk about, Social Security being gone, different things being gone. It's just not going to be the same. And, when you go to Walmart and you see, 60-year-old, 70-year-old people now greeters at Walmart, now they're working at McDonald's. Now high school kids have to compete with senior citizens to get jobs, right? Because people don't have a way, but we have a way, right? So that's what's so awesome. So thank you so much, Sherilyn, for joining us here tonight. And and I love it. You're a math teacher, you can count. So awesome. Awesome. Hey, so thank you. So and I'm sure with 26 sales, you've already if you're at the pro level, you've already made your investment back, right? I mean,
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Awesome. So thank you so much for joining us. All right, Barry, are you there?
I am here.
You are there. Barry, come on out and tell us about yourself, that pretty smile. Tell us about your DS Domination journey.
Yeah, I am so just thrilled that I found DS Domination. I was, about a year ago, I started having some additional disability issues, and my doctors told me I needed to stop working. So I went out on medical leave and thought, well, I'll do something online. And like most of you, I went ahead and tried a couple of different businesses online, and you know, I'd make a few bucks here and there, and I would try and try and try, and I was staying up later than I was supposed to, just trying to talk to as many people as I could, and I really wasn't getting anywhere. And at one point was even, I thought I was going to end up having to lose my home. And then my sponsor in another business asked me if I would join with DS Domination. He was telling somebody that I asked him to talk to for me about it, and she said she would join, and he said if I join, she'll go under me. And I thought, well, sure, that makes me back already half of my investment. So I did it, and I kind of sat on the sidelines for about a week, week and a half, didn't list any items, and thought, well, I've joined, I may as well kind of find out what this is all about. And started watching the videos and started listing some items, and that was just before, it was like a week before Thanksgiving, and I left to go visit my sister for a couple of days in Nashville, Tennessee, and thought, oh my goodness, I've listed these items and nothing's happening. And the day after Thanksgiving, I made my first sale, and I was just pumped. I was so excited. I was like, where's the computer? I need a laptop. I have to ship an item. And I've been making sales ever since, you know, and now I'm up to, you know, 200 listings, and I'm literally making sales every single day.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been an amazing journey.
That's awesome. So every single day, that is so awesome, Barry. I think I remember when you posted in the group. You're so encouraging. You know, it's like Barry's been put. You know, she was. You know, we have a Facebook group of over like 7,000 people at this point, right? So we have a small city, at this point. At this point, we have our own city, right? And so we always encourage each other. So I can remember seeing Barry's posts with other people, because people come in all day long. Oh my God, I made my first sale. Oh my God, I just made another sale. And cha-ching is what, you know, we call it cha-ching, because when you put the eBay app on your phone, then that's what happens. It's like a cash register sound. And so people are always cha-chinging, right? And we're always encouraging each other. So Barry, thanks so much for coming out and sharing with us tonight.
You're very welcome. I have to tell you guys, just as the Hangout was starting, I cha-chinged again.
Wow. Wow. So folks, you know that you're here. If you're here tonight and you're a prospect, we want you to see that this works, right? It absolutely works. It'll work for you if you list. So you can see, you know, Barry, you know, she has 200 listings up. So she's putting in the work. We don't have a get-rich-quick scheme, right, where you can just, you know, pay $20 and then you expect to get back, I don't know what people expect these days. They actually want to do like one listing, you know, and then they're like, oh my God, I haven't sold anything. Well, it's like, you know, if you had a retail store, you got one shirt in the store. The chances of you selling that one shirt are slim to none. I mean, you know, so we actually, you know, we have a system that absolutely works. Bite-sized videos you can plug into and watch the videos and do the training and, you know, and cha-ching your life away, okay? Awesome. Thank you, Barry, for coming out. We got quite a few more. Dan, what you over there doing? You chatting? Okay, let's keep rolling. Miss Karen. I love hearing her talk, so I'm excited.
Hello.
Come on out here and tell us your story, Miss Karen. I want to hear from you.
All right, so I was, you know, I'm like a little bit of a Facebook addict, and there was one person I've been friends with on Facebook for quite a while, and that was Pam. And, you know, I have a coaching business. I've been the six-figure coach. I coach people in business, and, you know, I'm all about making money, opportunities, learning how to sell, how to market. And I believe in the power of entrepreneurship. Like that is my cause, that's my purpose on earth. And, you know, so it was around the holidays, and I'm noticing that Pam every day is posting, well, I made $200 today. Oh, I'm going shopping, out to dinner, thanks DSD. You know, like she's like posting all these things, and I'm like, what's this woman doing? Like all of a sudden I'm seeing her talking about this. And here I am, working towards my holiday vacation and having been so diligent about, I've got to put all these things in place because while I'm on vacation, my business basically stops. And I have to make sure that I'm ramped up for next year and that I'm closing out this year because I'm going to take 2 weeks off. And mind you, I had worked myself into basically a coma trying to get to that space. And here I am watching Pam like having all this fun, and she's making money every single day. And I'm like, what is she doing? So finally I was so curious about it. And, after cyber stalking her for a while, I went ahead and I was just like, all right, Pam, what are you doing? And so then she told me about DS Domination. Now, because I had my own business, I was like, and, being a coach, I was like, well, that sounds like a great idea for a $20 investment, money that I can make on the side that can basically leverage what I'm doing. That sounds great. And at the time, truthfully, coaching is labor intensive. It really is. It's labor intensive. You love your clients, but you do a lot of work just working with clients. And you're constantly on the, I've got to get clients, And I was looking for another revenue stream, a passive income revenue stream, where in case I want to take vacation, in case I want to, take off from in case my daughter, who, Lord help me, since the beginning of this year has been sick so many times, and school's been canceled, thank you weather, what am I doing about those days? And I'm trying to schedule this in between, client calls. I wanted something that can earn me money while, without that same level of intensity. And so I took that jump into DS Domination. And I was skeptical. In the beginning, it was kind of like, let me tiptoe in here and see what's going on. And within 2 days, made my first sale. And then just started making sales. Like, the cha-chings were crazy. Like, every other day, I was getting a cha-ching. And I was like, okay, what am I doing here? I didn't even know what I was doing, but I just knew I was following the directions. And having been in the coaching industry, I know top-notch training. I used to be a trainer. I know top-notch training. The training was impeccable. And it was easy. And Val said about that loose term of easy, but really, if you can follow directions, you can copy and paste, you can make sales. And so I just started doing it, and I was starting to make sales, and, and the money just started coming. And then I said, well, I didn't really want to go all into it because I was like, no, I'm going to hold on to my coaching business. But the money kept coming. So I was like, well, I'll just start telling people, but I'm going to tell them on the side. I'm going to, kind of just mention it here, mention it there. And then, one day it was just like, actually, Pam kind of knocked me in the head. And anybody who knows Pam knows she's going to knock you in the head and call you out and say, look, are you in or are you playing? And seeing that, that level of investment that she made and the dedication that she had to the team, and you, Keisha, the same thing, and the ladies who are really winning, it's all about that full commitment. When I made that full commitment, my team grew triple-fold. The sales keep coming, and I see that this is something that long-term wealth comes from. This is a skill set that I'm learning that I can do for the rest of my life. This is something that is, I have a storefront. I have a true business where I can still use my coaching skills, everything that I've ever used, and apply it here. And this is what, this is what I can retire from. And being a coach, I was always concerned about that because, passive income in the coaching industry often comes when you're at like the $350,000 and above level. And when you are an army of one, and even with teams, you have to really watch out for your intellectual property here. And if you burn out, the business is over. But with this, if I burn out and I'm like, I'm tired, my business is still running. As long as I have my listings up, the business is running. And so I just thought it was a no-brainer. And when you look at building an empire, building wealth, which I've always fancied myself as having an empire, this made all the sense in the world. All the sense in the world.
Wow, that I totally agree. Karen. It's amazing. We're learning. It's a skill set. I thought the same thing. Like, honestly, even if you guys went to the tax webinar, even if you decide, like for me, I have 2 boys, right? So I'm like, even if I decide, like, I don't want to do this, I have kids. I'll just hire my kids to do it.
Right.
Like, I'm just going to hire somebody, and that's what a business owner, that's what the CEO does. That's the CEO. I'm gonna hire somebody, I'm gonna, hire someone in my family or something. And like you said, coaching, you got to be on that phone, right? You got to be on that phone. You got to be on Skype. You can't say, Pam can't call up her daughter and be like, hey, I need you to do some coaching calls for me today. Oh, no, boo. You got to show up, But listing on eBay, you can, certainly train your kids, right? Train your children. This is what I want you to look for. This is what I want you to do. It's a transferable skill that can impact generations. Yeah. That's how I look at it. I mean, we're impacting generations. I told my son, because he's getting to that age about, the summer jobs and all that kind of stuff. I was like, no, you work for Keisha Bass Enterprises. Hello, okay? That's who you work for, sweetie. And that's life-changing, right? I mean, that's just honestly life-changing. So thank you, Miss Karen. I know we'll be seeing and hearing more from you and stuff, but thank you for joining us tonight and giving us that insight that even, six-figure coaches, all different people, this can work. This business can work for you. All right. Armanda. Did I say it right this time? I haven't had to say your name in a long time, so. Armanda, why don't you come on out? You're muted right now, so. You're still muted. So we'll come back to you. You're still muted. Alexandria.
Hey.
Hello. Hello, hello. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, I'm Allie, Alexandria, it really doesn't matter, but I'm a mother of 3. I have a 9-month-old. I just had him, and I decided that I need to position myself because I'm missing a valuable time because I work so much. I work for our local government here in Maryland, and I just wanted to be able to be home with my children, and I want to be able to provide them the life that I wasn't afforded when I was a child. I mean, I had a great life, but it's not where I want my kids to be. And so then Candace introduced me, Candace on the panel too, she introduced me to DS Domination, and I blew it off. I really blew it off. Like, what am I going to spend $19.95 for? That ain't going to give me any money. I'm trying to get the money. And so I started listening, and I was waiting, I was waiting, and I was getting nervous, bugging her, like, why can't I get a sale? Because she was getting all these sales, and then, bam, it happened, and it's been happening. I said, let me share this business because clearly you received some money from me signing up, so let me share this business with everybody that I know. And my affiliate side is growing. It's just great. It's crazy. I just can't even explain. Every day I'm like, I'm getting a new person. I'm blowing this thing out of the park. Because the previous business I was in, I only had one person. I'm not selling anything to anyone. I'm just showing my results with eBay, and people are like, what's that eBay thing that you're doing? Is it real? And I'm like, honey, this is as real as it's going to get. And it's really, really changing my life, and I'm just so thankful to Pam, Keisha, Candace, everybody. That UOP group is amazing. It's a great family. I have like a big 7,000 member online family. I love it. So I'm just saying, do not hesitate and think that $19.95 will not get you the money, because you will get it, because I'm getting it.
So you will say that people can come in at the pro level and actually make money.
Yes.
It actually works. So they don't have to, and we're not, I always tell people, I tell you where to come in at, but I'm just going to, because I know there's some people that will look at this system and say, $19.95, like you did. Like, really? Am I really going to make some money if I pay $19.95? But so at the pro level, you were able to plug into the training, right, and do the simple steps, okay, and actually make money.
Yes,
you would.
I am. I think I'm up 25 or more sales already, and I just started in late January.
Oh,
so
wow.
It really, especially plugging in with you all, it changed the whole dynamics of my whole business. Like, it's just really changed.
Wow, and so even with a 9-month-old, so because you said you have 3 kids.
Yeah,
okay?
I have 3.
9-month-old, so you can still.
A 2-year-old and a 7-year-old. It's nonstop. You might hear them in the background. It's just crazy.
But you have time to list the items and everything, and actually you're recruiting too. So yeah. with that,
excuse.
What's that?
There's no excuse.
No.
I need for my children to have the best life possible. They push me. They're my why. So I'm doing whatever I have to do to make sure that they can have what I want them to have and what they deserve, because they really do deserve it.
That's awesome. I totally agree. I totally agree. They actually deserve it. So awesome. Cool. Well, Amanda, did you get your microphone?
I sure did. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm excited to be here, and you definitely pronounced my name correctly, Keisha Amanda.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I've been a part of DS Domination with the Unit of Prosperity since October, and it's just been a blast for me. I've been having, results from, I guess, my first 48 hours after, my first sale. I sold it in 48 hours, so I was excited. And I just had to tell everybody I knew. And so from there, it's been going higher and higher. And like you're talking about, people working at Walmart and whatnot for, even part-time work. I'm at that level right now doing DS Domination. So I'm excited about that and have so many friends and family members that are, doing it as well and having great results for the first time ever online.
Wow, wow. So got started in October, and now we're here in March. So does the system work?
Oh, yes, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
So the $19.95, people can actually get started with this business at $19.95 and actually make money, is what you're saying.
Consistently.
So
every day I make money.
Right. So 48 hours after you got started, right? So you listed an item. Now, when you listed this item, did you use like some SEO, like techniques, or did you get your sponsor give you the insider scoop on how to get this to sell faster or anything, or did you just follow the training and list the item and it sold?
Everything, once you get into DS Domination, everything is step by step. It's so simple. We have teenagers and as young as like 12 and 11 doing this at home too as well. So, it's no excuses why anybody should hesitate in getting involved with DS Domination.
Awesome. And you actually work too now, so you were talking about that. So you can
work full time, and so I do DS Domination part time. And I mean, it's so exciting. Like it's hard to go to work now. And I can't wait to, put in my resignation as well, like Valerie, soon.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thanks so much for jumping on tonight and sharing with us your story. It's amazing. I've seen you online. You're doing some great things, and I look forward to seeing you at the top. All right. Well, I'm going to go to someone. She's certainly last, but not least. And I saved her for last. I want her to come out and share with you. We got time, so don't feel like you got to be rushed or whatever. You can kind of tell us, how you got into DS Domination, what has it done, for your life, for your family and everything. So, Candace, you have the floor.
Hi, everybody. My name is Candace, and I am. I've probably been in DS Domination since December 10th. And at first, what happened was I was introduced to the whole network marketing platform by Alexandria. We were actually in another program before, and just being new to the business and everything, I figured I'd do a little bit more research about the industry and how everything works. So what happened was I was doing my research and I saw one of Keisha's videos, and we all know that she has a billion of those. So I saw Keisha's video, and it kind of inspired me to kind of take a closer look into DS Domination. And at that point, I did invest the $19.95, and I just started to kind of list the items, follow the strategies. And the first month, I had about 10 sales total, and in January, I had about 9. And then in February is when I actually found out about the affiliate side of the business, but I pretty much got laser focused. So in February, I had a total of 34 sales. So I went from 9 to 34 in a couple of days, a month's time. And then in regards to the affiliate side, Allie was my only recruit for almost 2 months. But then we had connected with Miss Pam and Miss Keisha, and now me and her are working closely together. So we have a total of 25 people on our personal team.
Wow.
Yeah. So in regards to the sales side, because there is two sides of the business. You have the eBay sales side, and then if you do decide to recruit, you can become an affiliate and earn commissions on that side as well. So on the sales side as of today, but right before the Hangout started, I already have my 47th sale since March 1st. And yeah, it's crazy. And then Allie and I think we went from just the two of us to 25 people on our team just within the past 30 days. So we really kicked it into high gear. We are like, it's crazy right now. So with the overwhelming success that I've been having with DS Domination, it gave me the opportunity to make the decision within these 90 days to completely quit my job.
Wow.
And it caught me off guard because I didn't get into the business to, have it dramatically change my life this way. I just wanted to make some additional money online and, kind of see if there was something that I can, benefit from just from a part-time basis. And here it is 90 days later, and, I'm able to meet my daughter when she comes home from school. Mommy's home in the office, and, because she's young, but she's what they call a latchkey kid. I think if the kid has like a key and they have to let themselves in after school, she no longer has to do that. I'm there all the time. I can, even when I get my eBay sales, we high-five each other every time I get a cha-ching. Like, it's just dramatically changed my emotional state altogether. My mindset, everything is awesome. The UOP group is like the biggest, most warm family that I've ever, been a part of. And I just really am like astounded by the experience because it just came out of nowhere. It came completely out of nowhere. So I'm just very happy to be a part.
Wow, I am just like, you see, I'm kind of pushing back tears, okay, because I'm a little, because of life, because it's life changing, okay, and so for your daughter, to be a latchkey kid and to go from that to mom being at home, her life, is forever changed. This opportunity, it's forever changed. I was a latchkey kid. I know what that's like, to come home, ain't nobody there, it's quiet, you know what I'm saying? You checking doors and everything, making sure nobody, yeah. You're scared, you got to call somebody, oh my God, I heard something, and what's that? And for that to be, just, that's done, that's changed. And, and the cool, you're just getting started, because Pam, I'm about to call her out right now, okay, because she cutting up, okay, she's cutting up. But, Pam, she don't take no prisoners, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't take your excuses. But it's a good thing because all of us, we have all pushed each other, and that's the part of, becoming a part of, DS Domination and joining the unit of prosperity is that you join a family. Like, we don't treat this like, you're just a number. Oh yeah, like literally people join our company and inside of our team, and you got 50 welcomes, right? It's like, hey, welcome to the team, welcome to the team, welcome to the greatest team, welcome to the greatest team in the, DS Domination. People posting pictures, rolling out the red carpet, everything. Welcome to the life-changing family, and everything. And that's, what you actually, get becoming a part of DS Domination by clicking the link below that says join us now. So go ahead and click that now and get started, okay? We have already shown you that for $19.95, okay, you can get in and you can make sales, and we say, as soon as you recover your $19.95, which we've shown you, I did it in 24 hours. Literally, Pam sent me the link. Hey, Keisha, check this out. And after I worked it out in my head, because I'm technical, so, I thought the same thing, sell on eBay. I sold network marketing products on eBay. What are you talking about, Pam? Once I got through the junk in my head and trying to figure it out, and got started, 24 hours later, I had made a sale, right? Had sold something. I didn't use any of my previous network marketing experience. It didn't require me to do it. All I did was go and find an item, just like, the simple little videos tell you. I went and found an item. I listed it on eBay. The thing sold the next morning, and I just went, I shipped it off to the customer, had gotten paid, boom, over. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. I can't believe this just happened, right? And so I just like went crazy. Like I just started telling everybody. I was like, oh my God, you got to see this. This thing works. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been in the industry for so long, and you've seen this crap. You know, when you've seen crap for so long, and you sold people dreams, right? And you've told your friends and family, oh my God, this is it. We're gonna be millionaires. This is it. This is the company. You got to get in. You got to get in tonight. And we've told them that so many times. So I got to DS Domination. I was like, man, you know what? I'm not even going to tell my friends and family about it. I'm just going to go to a whole different market, right? Because I'm not even going to, I'm not going there. But I couldn't help it because it worked. And I was like, man, that would be crazy for me not to share this amazing opportunity with people that I know it can change their lives. So I want to share with you guys something tonight because they've talked about the affiliate side. I'm doing something a little bit different, taking me outside of my comfort zone. So just know that. But I want to show you something. So Give Starting Tonight at $19.95. I want to show you, what we have. For those of you who get started with our company, we have the only team that honestly, and maybe another team that maybe they got it together and got a marketing system. But for those of you who get inside the system, you can get inside and not decide to be an affiliate, okay? That is totally fine. You can do that. You can sell on eBay. Never change anybody's life, and that is that's okay. We are okay with that. But for those of you who are here tonight and you're saying, well, $19.95, how are you guys, because Pam and I both, I think between the two, we race between a couple $1,000s, I think, a piece or whatever. She does about 15, and then I'll do about 13, and we'll kind of do. And this is monthly income disclaimer. We can't guarantee that you'll do that kind of money every month, but it's possible. But we want to share with you how these numbers absolutely work. There are other products inside of this system. Okay, so just know that. There are other products that people can actually upgrade to and get access to more information. It's kind of like college. I tell people, if you go to college, you get your freshman, just a freshman degree, you pay for the freshman degree, right? And that's all you got. If you want to go out, and become a sophomore, you pay more money, you become a sophomore, senior, and everything, right? So up to graduation. We don't argue about that system, but for some reason, when we get to training systems, we want to say people are scamming us because there's other training. Not here, okay? So I want to share with you guys, and I'm going to actually... I'm going to open it up first. I'm on my nice little MacBook here, you guys. DS Domination pays for everything. Okay. I want to share with you, and I should have opened this up. Please forgive me. Okay, let's just go here because I'm going to go here. I'm going to do something. I want to show you the marketing system, okay? Come on, baby. Come on. And we don't normally share this, but I'm going to share with you tonight because I want you to see what you get at just the $19.95 level. So it's so simple to market this thing, y'all, that it's, But this is our marketing system. Okay?
Hello, I just want to.
We'll pause Reginald's video. That you actually get at the $19.95 level, right? That shares with you, exactly how to, how to set up your entire business. We show it to you, step by step. Where other companies, you're going to pay, $25 to get a blog. We actually have a blogging system that's absolutely free inside of our team. Okay. We share with you how to set up your autoresponder, and all these things. Maybe I may be talking Greek to you right now, but these are things you'll need in order to make money online. Okay, we share with you. Our Facebook group has over 7,000 people that you'll have access to. That if you should have a question about eBay, or you have a question about Amazon or whatever, if you have a question, you can go to a tribe of over 7,000 people that can actually help you with that. Can help you actually answer that question. Okay. So this is just part of, we have video, we have campaign tracking so that you can track your marketing. So if you decide to venture into paid marketing, then you can actually track that marketing. We have a Facebook video poster where other people are paying $37 a month to be able to post videos on Facebook. We have it actually free inside of our system. If you don't have an autoresponder, it's okay. We even have a built-in autoresponder that you can use so you don't incur any more expensive in building this business. You can track your leads, track your stack. We have an affiliate training center which will train you. So maybe you're brand new, you're saying, Keisha, oh, well, whatever. I don't know anything about that. Well, we have an affiliate training center that will train you on becoming an affiliate. So those are some, just some of the things that we have. I want to show you this here, and let me see if I can get to, let's go here. Okay. So this is what I want to show you as far as, and this is why I mostly tell people who want to become an affiliate, about coming in at the elite level. Now, this is our income disclaimer. Like I said earlier, we can't guarantee any of this income. These are hypothetical numbers that I'm going to give you just a minute here. Those of you who are actually already inside of the company that are on this Hangout tonight, I'm going to show you something so powerful as to why you that are in the company should be at the elite level, and you should be an affiliate. Because if you have, if I had if I had the cure for cancer, okay, and I wouldn't just share this, just keep the cure for myself. I would share that cure with other people and allow them to be healed. Well, we have a system here that will allow people to not just, you won't just heal your finances, but you'll be able to help other people who are, who are struggling, that are trying to figure it out, that are working second jobs. It's just nice to be nice. So I believe that's why many of us have got it. I got in. I didn't plan on being an affiliate as well. I mean, I just like, well, let me just see if the thing works. I saw it works. I thought, man, I'm going to share this with others. People deserve to do this. People deserve to be at home when their kids come home from school. And so that's why I chose to actually become an affiliate. So we definitely recommend you to do that. So I'm going to share with you just a little bit about the affiliate compensation. I'm not going to go into a whole slide, a whole presentation, because I don't have the capacity to, nor do I want to. But just so you just briefly see that DS Domination pays you 50% on your first level and 10% on your second level, and you can see it keeps going as you continue down up until the 10th level, right? Most companies don't even pay you that far down. So this company actually will pay you down to your 10th level once you get there. You may think that, man, Keisha, getting to 10 levels, you may think that's difficult, but I'm going to promise you that in this company, that's not hard at all. You heard Candace's story about how now she has 25 personal people, okay? So that's life-changing, you all, okay? So let's do a hypothetical income breakdown just so you can see how these numbers work and how they can work for you, and how you can, too, like Valerie, make more money on your part-time DS Domination business than you do on your full-time 9-to-5 that you're getting on the subway, or you're getting in your car driving to every single day burning up gas, okay? All right, so in DS Domination, on the first level, I said to you, you get 50%. So that means that every person who comes in at the pro level, you get a $10 a month residual income. Hypothetically speaking, what if you got 100 customers, which is simple to do? I will tell you, it's not hard. When you got something that works, it's easy to do. 100 customers with $10 per customer, you're looking at $1,000 per month in residual income. Can you get rid of your part-time job if you could do $1,000 a month from home without leaving your house? I believe that you could. This will not include your eBay or your Amazon sales. Okay, again, this does not include your eBay or your Amazon sales. Like Valerie, who was able to get in her first 30 days, do $3,000 in profit on eBay. These numbers don't even include that money, okay? So this is just affiliate income, okay? So 100 pro customers, $10 a month, that's $1,000 a month in residual income. Look here, what if you're really aggressive? You do 200 pro customers. That's $10 per customer. That's a $2,000 per month in residual income. Can you see how powerful this is? But this is not what this ain't the meat and potatoes, you all. The next training platform is called the elite level. This level will actually allow you to make more profits on eBay. Honestly, you have access to more sources to make more profit. If you just had 100 customers at the elite level, $60 per month. This is assuming that these people actually have the pro level product, which most people do. You're looking at $60 a month per person. 100 people, $6,000 a month in residual income. You guys, people don't make this on their jobs. Some people will never see this income in their lives, and we can do it. We can show you how to do it with 100 customers at the elite level, okay? What if you got aggressive? Okay, like many of us. What if you invited a few people to a hangout and now you look up and you got 200 elite customers, $60 a month? That's $12,000 a month in residual income. That's assuming that they have the pro level program, which most people do. 200 elite customers, $60 a month, $12,000 a month in residual income. Can you see yourself quitting your full-time, dead-end 9-to-5 job just by having 200 elite customers? We know that in this business, you all, you can do this. Where we've been in past businesses, we thought that, you know, we knew that that was going to take you a lot of work. Not in DS Domination, you all. Not in DS Domination. And like I said, this doesn't even include the profits you make from eBay and Amazon. This is just affiliate income. I mean, just think about it. What if you weren't even this aggressive and did 50 customers? That's $3,000 a month in residual income. $3,000 a month in residual income. What could you pay with an extra $3,000 a month in residual income? I know you know 50 people. I know you do. I know you know 50 lives that you can change, you all. So I've showed you the numbers, you all. I definitely have. I showed you just how, you know, how simple this is. Let me see if I can get back to my Hangout. Awesome. I'm back. Woo-hoo. I got through that. Woo-hoo. Sorry. I got through that. So you all, so I've shown you the numbers, and I did it actually within an hour. I'm so proud of myself. Even with all the ladies on the panel, we actually didn't keep you, you know, an hour and a half like I planned to. We actually did it within an hour. And Valley's like, whatever. So I want to, you know, if you ladies have any final thoughts, okay? So those of you who just saw those numbers and that makes sense to you, click the join now button, okay? Don't click ask more questions. There are no more questions. Click join now. Get started in $19.95. Just don't go to Applebee's this week or something like that, and watch your life change, okay? Change for the better. Watch it. So just go ahead and click join now, and join the person who brought you here today. They love you and they want your life to be changed, okay? So you ladies have any final words you want to say? The floor is open now.
Hey, Keisha, I just want to say basically, like, you know, for the longest time, you know, I've wanted to make income online, but, you know, looking at the different opportunities, it just wasn't happening. And so DS Domination has actually been the first, you know, opportunity I've had to really make income online through eBay as well as on a residual side. And I would just say, you know, anybody that's really looking should definitely, you know, get in today, pay $19.95, test it out if you want to, like everybody else, and just watch. You know, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
It is. It is. It's some people who've never made sales ever have been in companies. I know people who've been in companies for years and didn't make a single dime. And to think that you can actually get in this company and not have to recruit. You really don't have to recruit. People just recruit because it just makes sense, right? It just makes sense for you to, you know, to not leave that money on the table, right? And so, like I've shown you, I mean, it's you know, when I saw the numbers, right, because Reginald called me like, you need to look at these numbers, right? You don't even understand, like, what's going on here. And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? We can show you how to change your life. Your entire life, your family, generations to come. You know, I plan for me, y'all. I mean, now this is my personal hope that I look down at my funeral, right, and I say, you know what? When people are at my funeral, right, I want them to stand up and say, man, she changed lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she really did. Like, I want my money to be here, like the Rockefellers, like the, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I look at. And I said, DS Domination has been brought to me to really allow me to just, to do that. So, Pam Lawhorn, you got to come out. No, I'm just kidding.
You know, Keisha, I was just sitting here thinking that this entire business, I don't think that people really understand just how life-changing it can be for them, because they see that it's only a $20 investment. And I think it's deceiving to people because of the initial investment. I mean, there are other levels that people can upgrade to, and I highly suggest that they do, because the skill set that we learn, I mean, even if for some reason this company went away, which I highly doubt that it ever will, but even if it did, I mean, the skills that we'll learn, that we've learned from this company, I mean, I literally know 4 different ways that I can make money that are never going to go away. Amazon, eBay. They're never going anywhere. I mean, each one independently, what I've learned from upgrading to the other levels can make me $100,000 a year minimum with very minimal effort. I mean, just this month alone, I've already made over $17,000, and I honestly have done less work this month than I have the previous months. And for the record, you and I were having this conversation with our team the other day. I think that a lot of people think that we've signed up like these massive numbers as far as teammates and affiliates, and I really haven't. I went to look the other day, and I maybe have 150 people that I've actively on my team that I've personally sponsored. And the reason I want to say that is because it's not about always building wide. It's about investing deeply in your team and making sure that they're making money. And that's all we've done. And that's very evident on the panel, because I think out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think 7 of these ladies are somewhere in my downline, and all of them are making money. That just means the world to me. So it's not always about going out and let's, sponsor 1,000 people. I'm just sponsoring people as I go, but I'm really looking for value instead of volume. Trying to find people who are really serious about, wanting to really build 6 figures in a 7-figure business instead of people. I joked about it the other day on the call and said, I'm not trying to find people who want to get by. I want to find people who want to change generations, people who want to build wealth, not people who want to get by. I mean, there's 30,000 other people in DS Domination they can go to and find to do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to find a good fit for you. I'm not, as you guys have said with me, throwing bricks at you, I'm not a good coach for people who are looking to make a few $100s a week, but there's somebody else who that works for. I'm a good coach for people who are looking to build wealth and change generations. And the great thing about this business is that it works for people who want to make a few $100s and a few million. That's the really cool thing about it, is it runs that entire spectrum and it works for everyone. So that's what I love about this business, is it could change life on so many levels for so many different people, regardless of where they're at and where they want to go.
Right. I would totally agree. And I love that when you said that, like, I'm not the get by coach, I'm the online wealth coach.
Well, I am not the get by coach. If you want to get by, there are a bunch of people who will help you make a few $100s a week or a month, but it is not me. As you can see from these fabulous ladies who are on their way or either at 6 figures already, my goal is to help create millionaires. I mean, that's what I feel my legacy is going to be, is to create millionaires and to help people become independently wealthy. And so if somebody else wants to do that, they can call themselves the get by coach. But mine is the online wealth coach, and that's what my title is. I'd be doing them a disjustice if I helped them just get by, wouldn't I?
Oh my God. It's true, right. People are, that's the funny thing is, people are sick and tired of just getting by, right? I mean, I know I would be, right?
I did. So who would want to, I mean, realistically, who would want to see an opportunity like this where the money is flowing abundantly and say, you know what, I can make all the money in the world, but I think I just want to get by. Let me see if I could just make $300 this week and show other people how to do the same. I'm going to work 40 hours this week, and I'm just going to get by. Keisha, do you want to join my team so I can show you how to get by, girl? No, come on. It just doesn't even make sense. So you have to know where your space is at and what you're good at, and that's not what I'm good at. I'm good at pushing people to be their best. It's working for me. It's working for you. It's working for our team, and it's obvious in the results. The proof is in the pudding. Look at what's happening for our team. We're expanding. We're growing, and it's not necessarily that we're adding a ton of numbers. It's that we love our team, and we love seeing what's happening for them. So we couldn't do it without this vehicle, though. Look at the vehicle that we have. We have a great vehicle in DS Domination.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. Like, sorry. Oh Lord. Okay. Any other panelists? You guys got some ladies. I keep saying you guys. You guys know I'm out of the Pacific Northwest, so we like to say you guys a lot.
Keisha, I have a little something I just like to say.
Okay.
Well, I'm just noticing the time of the year. It's like the middle of March. April 15th is upon us, which is tax time, and people are out there getting their tax refunds, and they're looking forward to buy a whole bunch of things. And I used to do the same thing, so But, you know, I really want those of you who are on the Hangout to think about what you're going to do with your next $20, your next $200. You have an opportunity here to invest in something. Now, you can go out there and, like I used to do, go out there and buy the next Fendi bag or whatever, and then not even have $20 to put in that Fendi bag. Or you can invest in a business for $20 where you can have a closet of Fendi bags one day. So I just want people to really take into consideration what's in front of them and not take it so lightly that this business starts at such a low has such a low entry point. Mm-hmm. It's not for everyone, because if you're not willing to work, you can spend $200 or $2,000 and this business will not work for you. But if you are serious and you really want change, you want to see what's happening with these ladies on the panel happening in your life, then it's time for you to really take into consideration what your life has been like. How was your life a month ago? Was it any better than it is now? If it's not, then it's something you really need to do about it. And we want to have more women on this panel, but we can only have the serious people. But we want more success stories. We believe in the business. We believe in the women. We believe in those of you who are watching. And I want you to really think about, where are you going to spend your next $20? Is it going to be something that's going to bring you wealth, or is it going to be something that is just gone for the rest of your life and it brings you no value whatsoever? So that's just my message, because I see everybody out there spending tons of money but not investing tons of money.
Absolutely, Val. I remember the income tax checks, man. That was the best time of the year. Oh my goodness, man! I used to go ham. I would go shopping. Come on now, I don't know how to do nothing but keep it real, okay? Like, I would go shopping. My baby, I would buy my son, Joshua. Yep. I had Josh at this point. I would go buy Josh new Jordans. I would be like, oh my God, we are doing it. You know, you can tell when tax time is, because everybody got new stuff, right?
Yep, exactly. And I used to do the same thing. I would just spend it on whatever. And at the end, it was like, give it a month. Like, I had no money. I had nothing to show for it. And there was another year where I'm looking forward to tax time, and I'm tired of that. I don't want to look forward to tax time. I could care less about tax time. I want to have tax time happen every month for me. I want a big tax day every single day.
Right. Absolutely. Any other final words? And then, Val, you can okay. Anybody else got some final words they want?
I want to piggyback. Okay.
Go ahead. Uh-oh.
I want to piggyback on Val, especially for my age bracket. I'm 27, so like the 30 and under. This is imperative this time to start setting yourself up, because you do not want to be 50 still working. You want to set yourself up now, and DS Domination will set you up. Look at Candace. She's already quit her job, and she's under 30. That we all think and dream. That's what we want to do, but we don't take the action. DS Domination, just $20. It's just $20, and it will really, really change our life. It's changing our lives, and I just want to really empower the 30 and under crew. Get it together. We can splurge all we want, but you want to put yourself in a position to get it done, so you do not be working for the rest of your life. Because the people at Walmart, I was just in Walmart the other day, and I'm sad for them. Like, you're still working. I don't want to be that person, and I'm thankful for this opportunity. So be serious. Be about your business. It's only $20. You mark that this weekend in the club on drinks, and plus more. Like, it's not that serious. Get it together. So that's all I have to say.
So true. Keeping it real. KeepingItReal.com. Awesome. Okay.
I wanted to say something too. I get people all the time that say to me, it's too good to be true. It sounds too easy. We're not saying it's not going to take work, but it is easy to make money with DS Domination. We're all doing it. So if you guys are out there going, I don't know if I can do it, you can do it, but it is going to take work. Just be willing to put in the effort now, because later you'll be reaping all the rewards.
Good stuff. Absolutely. Yes.
I'm sorry. Just really quick, I want to chime in. So I was obviously blessed to take the opportunity to quit my job so soon, but at the same time, it was massive action. Like, I want a very good life for myself and for my daughter, and it's like being a single mom is tough, because you either have to work or you can depend on the government to do it, and I never wanted to depend on the government. So the only thing I want to say to everybody today is that if you're not in a position to quit your job, then at least start working your dream. And I think that DS Domination is allowing me the extra cash flow. Like I have another small business that I've had for about 3 years or so, but DS Domination is even giving me the opportunity to fund that. And not just fund that, it's giving me the time freedom to, you know, pursue my dream. So, like I said, if you can't quit your job, at least start working your dream. At least create yourself a plan of action so that you can at least get to where you need to be and not have anyone else tell you where you can go, what you can do, and how much you're worth.
Awesome. Karen.
Yeah, I just want to say, you know, for anybody who's listening, thinking about how free are you and what does freedom mean to you? Because when you do this business, this is about being in charge of your destiny. There's nobody else writing your checks. There's nobody else. You choose how many hours a day you want to work, and what you put in, you will get out. And that's the true essence of being free. You are not free at a job. You can be your own. You can have your own business and still not be free if your clients are acting up or your inventory is not showing up. In this business, you create your freedom. You are in charge. And if you're ready to take that step and take charge of your life like you've never done before, then go ahead and click the button, because you'll never have an opportunity like this. And I can guarantee, I've been in this game for 6 years running my own, and this is freedom.
Wow. Nice.
Wow, such amazing stories. I'm just going to say one last thing. If you don't mind me, Miss Keisha, stepping in and just saying one last thing. You have seen, you have heard these amazing stories on this Hangout, and you have seen what these women have done, what they've been through, what they're doing to make changes for their lives, for themselves and their families. And the last point is up to you at this moment. The ball is now officially in your court. And there are 2 buttons underneath this Hangout video. 1 where you can get more information, and 2 where you can join us. Those of you who get more information, that's great. We understand you want to do your due diligence. But for those who are ready to join us right now, we offer something that probably no other team does, and that's tons of training, tons of uplifting, a big group to help you get started like right now. You join right now and get started, you'll be put in our Facebook group. You can start seeing what's going on, how people are succeeding, what questions they're asking, what answers they're getting. You're automatically just plugged into the system where there's no reason for you not to be successful. So for you, it's on you guys. It's time for you to decide what you're going to do with your life. And the rest of your life starts at this very moment. It starts at any moment you're ready to make a decision. So for those of you who are ready to get started, click that join our team link right now. For those of you who need to do your due diligence, get back with the person who got in touch with you, because we believe in integrity with the unit of prosperity. You cannot prosper in fear. You cannot prosper without being integrous. So please, join up with the person who you spoke to, and for those of you who are ready to get started, we welcome you to the Unit of Prosperity, and we look forward to helping you. So thank you so much for being with us tonight, and we will see you next Sunday on the Winning Women Network. Have an awesome night.
Good night.